Oh, it's a K-Pro cow wow. They want to find the treasure, they want to find it now. They are K-Pro and they are cow. They're going over it and over it and over it again. This treasure hunt created by Forrest Fenn.
Justin Posey. That's right. We got to change the song. Hey, everybody. Today's not Monday. It's Thursday, May 29th, 2025, but I can play the song. I can play the song whenever I want to. And yeah, I have the Caesars robe on. That's right. I just was in the hot tub, half asleep, and K-Pro's like, we got a show to do. Hello. So I had to jump out. You see what I do for you people, how I sacrifice? And K-Pro, she could be out in the middle of the wilderness doing nothing, but instead she's here or looking for the treasure, I guess. So make sure you subscribe and thumbs up and super chats on and all that fun stuff. Yeah, that's right, Jeff Green. So big shout out to Czar and Meeps because they got us these matching robes for our wedding, which was 4 years ago now. So it's Caesar's robes. That's right. Huh? Look at that. So, all right. Yeah. So how's it going, K-Pro? Should have brought yours. You could have wore yours.
It's good.
Of course,
but
awesome. I am wearing the Caesar's robe. Yeah.
Do you see the people that have a crown and a number 2 and a number 3? It says 0 XPs. I don't know what XP means. Do you know what that means? People are asking in chat.
Yeah, what is that? That must be a new thing that YouTube started. Oh, it's a community leaderboard. Let's see when I click on it. So how do you let's see. Treasure Hunt with us is number 2. Hooley's number 3. Eric FH2JL is number 1. I just don't know how you get the XP. I'll have to look it up. It might be if you thumbs up or if you make a comment or something. So,
yeah, maybe the most watchers or something. You guys are awesome. I don't know what it is. Do you see Lou B's comment?
No. Oh, there it is. Hello from on board. Hey, United Airlines heading to Spain. All right, Lou B. Well, what's that Elvis song? I've never been to Spain. All right. So Lou B, have you watched Nathan Fielder? I'm not going to. The guy that's the pilot that does this whole comedy thing about pilots and how the pilot and the co-pilot don't talk to each other. I'll send you a link. I don't know if you'll find it funny or not. It's kind of weird, but anyway. Okay. Anyway, we got off track there. Yeah, the treasures in Spain, Estes Quest says. Where you go? Well, he's still working, everybody. Lou B still works.
These purple things are very distracting.
And Lou B was just on with Treasure Hunt with us. So go check out Treasure Hunt with us. You can see Lou B talking about rattlesnakes. So.
Okay,
I know
Travel Choice
had all kinds of updates.
He says, what's the latest news? So first, I'm going to say there are times, I know it's shocking. There are times that Mike and I sometimes disagree. You happen to witness that live. And what do we do typically when we do maybe once every couple of years have a little bit of a disagreement? We kind of cool off and go our own way for a hot minute. And that's pretty easy.
Robe out, apparently.
Oh, Lord. So I know a lot of you emailed, are you guys getting a divorce? Craziness, crazy. We disagree on something, and good thing it's something as silly as a treasure hunt. It's not about like marriage and family and kids and finances and careers and things.
Easy, Sarah. Easy. That's not what this channel's about. So, Lucy Passenger on this one. Okay, he's going to Spain on vacation, it sounds like. All right, good for you, Lou. Good for you.
So, yes, you guys saw it. Probably not the greatest thing to do on air. We've virtually kissed and made up. Mom and Dad are splitting up. No, we're okay. I mean, I have to find a notary tomorrow. I haven't even told Mike. Like, you don't
know. For our divorce. For our divorce, you need a notary?
Actually, I'll sign both documents. You know, me finding the treasure and then.
Oh, is that what it is? You see how it is? She's fighting on purpose because she found it. I see.
Okay. That's the rumor anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I could say something else, Doug, but I'm not going to. I'm going to be good. Yeah.
All right. This is for you, Lou B. Never been to Spain, Elvis. Check that out after the show's over. Okay, go ahead, Kate.
Okay, so it's past us. We're not going to bring up the things that the good part is we genuinely disagree on very few things. We have found something we genuinely disagree on. And I'm telling him he's wrong. He's telling me I'm wrong. And there's not a lot of middle ground. Thank goodness it's not something important like kids, grandkids, jobs, houses, storage units, those sorts of things. It's over treasure hunt perspective. So we are going to keep away from the topics that we know we disagree on. I go into my Discord chat and I'm able to chat with some like-minded people, and Mike's able to chat in his group with like-minded people. But I will ask, we just keep it kind of not as personal. Discord, I got a little cranky, and then everyone got cranky with me. And so anyway, is that enough of that, Mike? We've got a lot to cover because I had so much from last show and I needed to get off before I said something you would not have appreciated long-term.
Yeah, somebody said K-Pro's on the couch all the way in Montana. She's on the couch. Thanks for tuning in, Jasper. First time watcher.
Okay.
I will just say this. Hang on. Yeah, Mike's out of clothes. K-Pro, come home and do laundry. That's why I got the
Mike does his own laundry, guys.
All right.
Mike does his own laundry.
What I will say is K-Pro wasn't wrong. I just disagree with how she went about it. That's all. If there's a difference there.
Even when we argue on our personal life, that is a reoccurring theme that I will try to do better. I will say I've done worse before, so I get a half a brownie point or a half a gold star. Anyway, There we go. We have to have some bad moments to have some good ones. We have some good stuff, and I am getting a shirt that's going to say it's less than ideal because I thought that was a pretty nice way to couch it. Yes, Mike, I do have to tell you guys, Mike is having, I think, you know what? A lot of people are like, you're leaving for Montana for how long? I am on a couch. I only have a 1-bedroom. And actually the bed is a very, very, very soft bed. And that's not wrong. It just hurts my back. So the couch is actually awesome. D-Pro's getting the bed. Sam gave him a hard time about that. You put your own mother on the couch. I did. It works for me. And so I have the best place. I mean, I have these things 20 feet from me that way. And they come out and barn kitties and is Mike wearing a robe? Okay, guys, we got Caesar's robes as a gift from some searchers.
A wedding gift from Caesar because we got married at a Caesar's property. Get it?
And when Mike messed up last time about a month ago, he bought me a spa, and now he's in the spa, and he's like, I have to do the show.
All right. Anyway, so now I don't know what's going on because now Tyler is number one with 75 XP. So I don't know if it's just a comment thing. I mean, there's 37 people that have XP. It must be when you comment. So somebody comment a lot. Do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just want to see if it goes up. But anyway, me and K-Pro are fine. Yeah, Mike is. That's right. I'm just a guy in a robe. Candy knows. That's an inside joke. Okay. No, I got coins everywhere I got to deal with tonight, but we'll get that going.
And I think the only way to overcome this travesty is everyone to see us together at the Dylan meetup. But look, hi. Look what you did to our chat. Hi, Joel. I have to go back and read the chat because I asked you. Okay. So we have a ton to cover tonight because we were cut short last time. So let's talk about the biggest one because if things go sideways, then the little things won't. Things aren't going to go sideways.
Sideways?
We are a marriage of love and treasure of each other and happiness and love. Okay, here we go. You ready?
Live audio.
I wish you could just shut your big yapper.
That wasn't at you. That was at somebody else. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Danny. You know it's funny. That's why half the people tune in. All right. Or the soundboard, which I didn't play at all. No, I did. I've been playing it. All right.
Okay, so do we need some okay, those of you that don't know, everyone say hello to Joel Lewicki. He's a searcher, and he married us, guys.
We do, Joel. Come on back out to Vegas for a weekend. We do need some counseling. Come on back out.
And his lovely wife came out for our wedding. He was the one that actually brought us together. He's probably one of the most incredible humans ever, nicest person ever, family values. He's it. And he's a treasure hunter. See, there's good people that are treasure hunters. Joel, I hope you and the family come out to Dylan. Okay.
Justin, suck them back in. Go ahead.
Okay. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Mike, we need to talk about as positively as possible. We need to talk about the audiobook heard around the world.
Okay, I have not. I don't have it. K-Pro bought it. I have not. She's in Montana, so I have not heard it, and I'm not going to buy it. So yes, I'll defer to you and everybody else who's listened to it because I have not. Go.
Okay, so there's really two things, and I wish I could do some PowerPoints. I am going to do a PowerPoint. I have a huge announcement about my cipher and all my hints. I'll leave that till the end, but you know what? Sharing is caring, so. I have a big announcement about that. Yeah. Okay. Sarah knows, but let me get to step one. Justin came out that he did the book and then he did the ebook. And he said there's intentional differences that an astute treasure hunter might find. So kind of saying they're intentional and they're a hint is how I summarize that in my little pea brain. Okay.
Right.
Now he put out an audiobook. The audiobook, he said, he added an extra story, which is one story about shrimp. It's about the border, his nanny or caregiver. It's a border town, etc. That he got lots of questions about. I know, Doug, just wait. Okay. And then he added several songs that were his uncle's songs. But like
Uncle
Sarah
Hiram.
Acker,
Uncle Hiram. Yeah.
Uncle Hiram. But like Sarah Acker, there's an entire extra line, invented, never seen before, new information in the acknowledgement section. In one of the chapters, it doesn't say the mountains of Idaho. It says the mountains of Utah, not on the errata page. If you go into many of the chapters, they are different in some way, shape, or form. So Justin was asked by many of us, and he will not answer. And then he finally did answer, are there any differences like that are hints? Now he has made it clear, and he did let everyone know there's now a second printing, which the Dillon bookstore didn't know. So I let him know today, and we kind of walked through how you can tell. So there's a second printing of the book, and there's no intentional errors. He just was correcting all the errata list. But here is what he says, Mike, I texted you what I would like you to share. Here's
we got a super sticker from Esty. Sorry.
Thank you, Esty.
Thank you, Esty. We appreciate it. So let me check the XP thing real quick. No, it still shows Tyler's number. It still shows Tyler. The top people have 75. So the commenting didn't change it. I'll have to look into what that is because I don't know. But thank you for the super sticker. We appreciate it.
I'm trying to get XP and beat Tyler. I guess this is a Twitch thing, so we can ask the kids maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
Did Estes go up when he super stickered us?
No, he didn't. That's what I'm saying. Well, wait, let me check now. No, Esty doesn't even have a crown next to him. Only Tyler does. Tyler, House of Hash, Sarah Hacker, Thomas Thornton, Davio. They do.
Tyler's
So Estes Quest is number 25 on the board, but everybody has 75 XP. So it's the same.
Where are you seeing this?
Yeah, here, I'll check it out. So maybe because I'm the admin or whatever. So the way I can do it, it's us watching us. Okay. The way I do it is if you click on somebody's crown, look, here's a leaderboard, community leaderboard. I just don't know. I mean, we got 45 people on here.
Estes.
WK, Samantha. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. I just don't know.
This is diabolical. Okay. I was promised a tiara, Debbie says. Yeah, Tyler is winning.
Man, what does he win? Does he win a book? No. Yeah, I don't know. Right.
No, but he wins. Sometimes it's the respect. It's the title.
Right.
Round 3 since 1958. What is going on? Yes. Okay, let's
nothing I enabled on YouTube, so I don't know. But it's all everybody has the same.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
Justin has decided who is the closest to the treasure, and he puts it on next to
Tyler. Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Share the cipher with the top 17 people. Okay, I wonder who's 17th, BD. Okay, focus. So, Mike, share the response that this was on a private Facebook, I believe. A Team Peasants. Right. Along. So, wait, let me see. Hold on. Let's see. I want to see what I am.
Well, this is breaking. I didn't see you on there. Well, you're not in the chat. You haven't commented in the chat, have you? You got to comment.
I don't have a stick. I don't have
more soundboard. Estes. Hey, I have a new one for the soundboard, and it's just for Justin. But I'm gonna play it just for you, Esty. So, breaking news is this is a message on Facebook. K-Pro, Facebook.
It's on one of the private Facebook groups. Yeah, somewhere.
And Justin responded to somebody. And this person sent it to you and said you could share it, right?
It's on our Discord.
Well, this isn't Discord. This is Facebook. He shared it on Discord. Gotcha. Okay. So this person, Zach Smart, if you're in the chat, thanks for sharing it. Zach Smart says on Justin Posey's post, he commented, and he said, there are a ton of differences in the hard copy versus audiobook, Justin Posey. Are there intentional differences besides the additional chapter? And Justin Posey says, most certainly yes, Zach. For example, I intentionally chose to include music. And then Zach says, I was really meaning additional sentences or different place names or missing sentences. such as you saying Utah instead of Idaho, not to mention the small slips in wordage the narrator made, and he hasn't got a response?
No. So
All right.
since in the last couple of days, Justin has strongly clarified, even on his website where things are supposed to be, that the second edition book does not have any intentional hints in it. Doesn't that basically logically tell us this is the third piece? We may now have the entire puzzle.
Nah, but that the other one that you showed last show, or that we showed last show, he was like, you don't have to buy it. It's only for the people who want it.
You
So
don't
to
have
me,
to buy
that
any
means,
of the books.
yeah, that's
It's
true
your
because of
play.
the poem. Yeah, that's
Right,
true.
You just need the poem.
That's true.
So this is like what we call Fen speak. I think this is Justin speak. I think he is saying you need, if you're an astute treasure hunter, you're going to buy the book and the ebook and see differences. You don't need to buy, if you have a hard copy book, the only differences are already on the errata page. What are you doing, Mike?
That is the community leaderboard. I put the explanation in the chat just in case you guys want to know.
Okay.
I think it cut off the first letter of each sentence, but there you go.
Mike, you got to focus here. So
All
now
right.
we have an audiobook. So now we need to compare the book versus the ebook, the book versus the audiobook, the ebook versus the audiobook.
And do those differences help? That's the question. There's
Of course,
differences.
he has said no red herring, so he's only going to help because he wouldn't say anything that he would actually do contradictory later, Mike. He would never do that.
So is it a Santa Fe, Arizona mistake? Are any of the mistakes in the audiobook unintentional? That's the question.
Well, that's a whole nother one. Since he had so much errata on the first book, I would normally say I thought he would be a little tighter with it. So some people are putting together all of the differences. Do you think he's going to say which ones are intentional? And does he have to have now 3 erratas? I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
I haven't been on the website in a while. You know, we got to check the Bitcoin in a minute. But thank you for the super chats, Esty, the super stickers. This is a audio for Justin. A reminder.
You are rude. You are lying. Don't be phony to your listeners, because otherwise they won't listen to you anymore.
That's straight from the man on the street right there.
Was
So
that
there you go.
Jens?
No, it wasn't Jens. I kind of sound like him, but no, it wasn't Jens. Just kidding, Justin.
Okay, no, but let's be serious. Okay, stop the soundboard for a second. Be serious with me, because there are some of us putting in a lot of time, because this seems to be a bulk of the puzzle, which is comparing the book to the ebook. That was hard enough. Now we're comparing a third book that Justin has so many errors in his errata on the first book. Do we really believe there's not some unintentional errors plus intentional errors? Plus, I mean, it's not my favorite puzzle. It's less than ideal for me, but that doesn't mean it's bad. This is what we need to spend our time doing.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't understand it. So I'm not going to comment on it because I don't understand it. I would not get for me, all I can do is go say it's in the poem. But of course, you want to know what the poem means, the context, which is why we're supposed to read the book and the ebook and the audiobook. I get it. It
seems to me like a plan. This is the plan. The only hard part is, well, for others, I don't mind this as much. We're buying a third book. We need to. I know he says you only need the poem, but you really need to if you're an invested, like moving for the summer to the place that you think it is. If you're that person, do you mind the extra $20 after you give them the extra 40 that you gave them the other extra 40? Probably for me, that's not a huge issue. It's the time. And now we're going to be doing comparisons when we already know his first book had so much errata. We now probably will see a lot of errata. If the best predictor of future behavior is past behavior, we know we're going to probably have errata. But is he going to answer it this time?
I don't know. I would say probably not. But I don't know why he's doing it. Why did he make the changes? Just to drive people crazy? To distract them from finding the actual treasure?
The differences in the pictures, that's all that matters. Oh, there's some wording differences, though. You think that it's more than the wording? Like he added an entire sentence into the acknowledgement section. An entire sentence. And he said, read between the lines in the acknowledgement section. Now he added an additional line. Doesn't that tell us something?
Goonies never say die. He says Justin's a magician. It's just a distraction. He's trying to. He thinks it's going to be found.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, what's funny, K-Pro?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was going to say what's funny is the treasure's probably within 10 miles of you. You just got to find it.
Well, and so do I spend my time looking, or do I spend my time on is this noise? Is this something important?
So Maui Bob's got a point, but Forrest Fenn had many books and people bought most, if not all of them. Right. But they were different books. He did say there were hints in them, but they were different books. He didn't do the same book, but then make changes. It is a little odd.
Let me ask you, Mike, how many errors how long was Forrest's errata page?
He didn't have one. I don't think Forrest had a misspelled word in The Thrill of the Chase, did he? That's crazy. I mean, now that we see, even our book had misspelled words.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't have
What is the added lines? Duff Cannon asks. Do we know?
Okay, so no, I don't have it up.
Oh, okay.
There is some of us that are trying to compare and doing some work on it. And then, well, here's the question. Let's say I come up with a database that says this page, it's this much, it's this word was added in this ebook. Can we share that? Because there's a lot. So, but it's not really under, I would think it's under copyright, but under the copyright threshold. So we could share it. Justin said he recommended the book over the ebook. BG, did he recommend? What does he recommend for the audiobook? Because he's not said. So for me, it's going to be there's going to be some clues there. Part of me though does think Justin's worried that the search is going to end, kind of like Forrest with the scrapbooks. He's just trying to create noise. That's why he's not answering. And like he got a little jokey with the person that obviously he knew what the person was asking. I don't know. You tell me. So Mike, if you were my supervisor, because that's how it works in treasure hunting, and you said between the book, the ebook, all the stuff he's put out, do I focus now my time on finding the differences in the audiobook, or do you think that's noise enough? Focus on what you found so far.
Well, plus don't forget about Netflix. Now we have 4 things that have hints in them. I would only focus on the book, the hardcover book, and that's it. In my opinion. So guys, if we get 100 likes before we end the live stream, I'll make K-Pro do a PowerPoint with the differences between the audio.
Oh, no, not of the. That's way too big. I will.
Well, no, 1 or 2 differences, just 1 or 2.
No, okay.
Yeah. Oh, she will. Don't trust me. But you got to have 100 likes.
I was going to do it on my cipher and the different things that I found in the Dillon area, but I guess I won't do that.
Yeah, they probably want. Yeah, see, everybody wants the PowerPoint.
Okay.
All right.
So
recommending the book doesn't mean having all 3 won't help you to figure out why he recommends the book. I guess, Samantha. Some people are probably upset now I got to buy 3 things, but you don't have to. That's the thing. But everybody thinks they're going to be at a disadvantage if they don't.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
If, a guy that has no name, let's just say, he puts out a coin that has an additional hint in it, would you buy it?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If a guy that has Beacon Star out decides to do an additional book and says there's some hints in there, not critical, but
I would buy it. Yeah.
Okay, but you're telling us we don't have to buy that. We don't have to, but of course.
But there's a difference, though. Those 2 guys you just mentioned are cipher guys, and with a cipher, there's a solution. Figure it out. When you just do a book and there's a couple words that are different, and you don't know what they mean. That's more frustrating than anything else. So, but all you need is the original book, right? No. I recommend the PowerPoint over all 3 versions. Yeah, I don't know why Justin did these changes. He's got to answer for that.
Do a poll.
Yeah, what do you want it to say?
Did Justin create the audio book? Justin's primary reason to create the audio book is first option, to provide additional hints.
Why did Justin create the audiobook? Okay. Yeah. 1, hints.
1, to create additional hints.
Okay.
2, to create noise and distract. Or 3, really like no reason, just so people can hear it as well.
No reason? Or...
Yeah,
for people that don't want to read, like it's just an extra.
Yeah, just convenience.
Okay, yeah, for people on a long trip, and you're going to listen to the whole thing when you drive back, right?
I know. Why didn't he do it 5 days earlier, 3 days earlier?
All right, K-Pro's poll is live in the chat. First, you have to subscribe to the channel, then you can vote on the poll, and there they go. Off they go. And the 3 options are: why did Justin create the audiobook? Additional hints, create noise and distract, or for convenience. So we'll leave that up for a little while. What else is going on, K-Pro? I don't know the answer to why he's doing this to 3 different versions. I don't know.
Okay, this one has been asked of me. About 10 people have emailed me over the last few days. I haven't had time to check on it, but if you guys will probably know, don't contradict each other. Oh, to drive K-Pro crazy. That's a good solid. That's like a given. Okay.
Right.
So do you recall chat? Because I don't think Mike and I do. Did we ask Justin, is your treasure accessible 24/7? I thought we might have.
Yeah, we probably did.
I think
somebody's
we did.
gonna have to find it in our interview with him. And what was his answer?
What I got from a lot of people over the last week is it used to be on Justin's website and he has now deleted that question. So
Really?
I think yes. Everybody's saying yes. So it's still probably in our interview, but it used to be on his website and now he's deleted it. Does that mean anything, or is that noise? Do we need another poll? Is that noise?
It's the most important thing is it's legally accessible, right? That's what he keeps honing in on over and over again.
That's
Forget about hours.
Yeah, that's a whole different topic.
I know. I'm answering it my way though. That's all. I don't know. We'd have to, if somebody gives us a minute mark, we can play the interview and listen to it.
Okay. So yeah, most say yes. Hold on one second. I have a dog that really loves these horses and I'm over him.
Just let him go. Let him run out there for a couple hours.
No. The horses are huge, and Lucky thinks he's bigger, and he's 5 pounds.
Oh, he'll run in there? Oh, that's funny.
Oh, it's bad. It's not good. So we try to put him in the back where he can't get to the horse, and he doesn't want to go. He just wants to sit in the front. I know. I don't know what to do, but he's whining and he's driving me crazy. Okay.
Well, that's true. PD Pab does point out. Justin did say he provided the additional context regarding Lukeville. I mean, I don't think that's why he put out the audiobook. But he did do that in the audiobook, right?
He did, and he put music that he didn't say before that maybe you can buy soon on Spotify. I don't know. Can we access the location 24/7 as of March 31st, 8:10 Central Time, 2025? Yes. He has now deleted that supposedly on his website.
I don't know. I mean, we can go back and forth on these little details. I don't know. Oh,
okay,
wait, it's not missing. So let me go to frequently asked questions. No, announcements, right? Announcements. Where would it have been?
It would have been under announcements.
Okay.
It is there. Okay. If it's there, then I'm going to stop. Maybe he put it back after people complain. I don't know. I didn't go. It's still on his site. Okay. Issue over. Done. See? Don't get all pissy, Mike.
I don't see it. I'm looking. Hang on. I'm looking. The heck is it? I don't see it, but it doesn't mean it's not.
Wait, Haley says nope. I check the website every day. It was deleted. No.
It's here. It's right here, guys. Come on, guys. You know, guys. Come on, guys. All right, check it out. So this is the announcements. Can we access the location 24/7 as of March 31st Central Time? Yes. So it's still there. Stop causing drama, everybody.
Yeah, we do that.
I
do that enough myself. My God.
Let's check the Bitcoin, everybody.
Yay.
Well, it's fun for the person who wins. All right. So, but Cowlazars, where's the Bitcoin? So you go to frequently asked questions. You go down to, is there a Bitcoin wallet? How much is in it? Nope. It's up here. Is there a Bitcoin wallet? Son of a, hang on. There we go. Viewing the public address. There you go.
Oh, it was deleted and then put back. Some people sent me screen captures. So it looks
like stop lying.
He got caught and now he has to put it back up.
The Bitcoin's at $10,258.06. Now, what I'm not keeping track of is, okay, so remember this for the next show. The last time Bitcoin was put in was May 8th. So I'm assuming, and then you can see some info here. May 8th is when it was contributed to, and we'll see the next time it goes up. I'm assuming the next quarter when he gets book sales, May 8th, $10,258.
K-Pro, if you found the treasure, would you seek out a notary before telling us here? I don't know if I want to tell even Justin. I mean, it's all shenanigans. I want no shenanigans. I just want the gold. I got to tell you guys, just so you know, Mike would be my first call.
It better be.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm taking 10 grand. 10 grand isn't insignificant, Doug. That's the main event at the World Series of Poker, which I'm looking for backers. But that's another video I'll do this weekend.
No. That's the only bad thing, me being out of town at this point. Okay. So we're done with the 24/7. Either delete it right there. Where are people going boots on the ground? Jasper, there's a few people in this town called Dillon, and actually not in Dillon, but there's the Beaverhead National Forest. There's a scenic highway. In case you don't know it, most of the Netflix clips are on the scenic highway that are in Netflix that are not of 9 Mile Hole. They're all of that scenic highway. There's a lot of debate. This is where he's from, Polaris. Now it's kind of just for the rich and elite, which Justin is, but so it's not as much for the small town person, but it's cool. It's nice. We went up. I think David's outside. I think David got poison oak. Is poison oak up here?
Probably. I don't know.
He's got a rash all down his arm after we went hiking most of the day yesterday. And yeah.
Was he rolling around in the dirt or something?
Well, it was at the Crystal Park where you have to dig up to get the crystal. Oh, crystals are in the truck. So yeah, we were grabbing. Yeah, we were in it.
Tyler, thank you for that super chat. But breaking news, you are now number 2. Number 1 is Mushi 85 is number 1. But everybody has 75 XP. It's just the way they ranked it. King of Nothing is 3rd. So I don't understand what it is. Davio's up to number 9.
Okay. How are the ticks? I can tell you at this time, gosh.
Oh, yeah.
We have not seen ticks or fleas. We have seen feral cats. They told us will not come to us. They are on us. They are just as friendly as can be. It is hot here. It was snowing last Thursday. This Thursday, I think it was 85. Sam laughed at me because it was 105 here today. So, yeah. Rush hour traffic on Pioneer Scenic Highway. Is there an HOV lane? It is a 1-lane road. It is very windy. It's very beautiful.
So no HOV.
No, it's a 1-lane road. Have you gone to Beaverhead Museum? Fitzwater donated some of the things I've heard. I have not been to the Beaverhead Museum. That was actually on our schedule for tomorrow. We did go to the Elkhorn Hot Springs and had lunch. And I got a video of all of the heads all of the animals that are like mounted up on the wall. Those were donated. Justin told me those were donated by his grandfather. So he recommended we do lunch there, which we did. And it was lovely. It was a big, huge burger. That's what David had. So, and I'll tell you this funny story. There's 2 guys sitting at the bar. They were both locals. One was like 90. One was like 30, 35. And he's like, how's your wife doing? The older guy. And he's like, she wants me to be a treasure hunter. And he goes, what? The old guy's like, what? He goes, yeah, some guy put gold up here somewhere. And I had to go out last week. And I had to get the barn ready. But no, I have to go treasure hunting. I'm like, so David's like, please don't sit. Because I've been going up to everybody. He's like, please don't sit. Just listen. And I listened to him complain about how his wife is sending him all these places to go treasure hunting. Funny story. And then he said, this was funny. And then he said, well, have you seen any bears? He goes, no, but my dog just got attacked. 90 stitches. You're not listening. 90
stitches? That's crazy.
So his dog got attacked. I don't know where.
BG enjoyed the 30-day slot challenge. It helped him lose $400 at the local casino. Looking for pigs stuffed with 14 tokens or more. Yeah, I'll do an update on that this weekend. I'll do an update on the old slot challenge this weekend. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how the XP works, guys. So thanks for the super chats and the stickers, but I have no idea how it works.
What attacked a dog? A bear. I guess a bear attacked a dog is what the guy said. I don't know. I was totally over listening. I got dozens of ticks my first 2 times in my search location. Be on the lookout. Jasper, are you in the Wyoming area or the Montana area when you got your ticks? Because we haven't yet, but I did have to shave Lucky today. So that was interesting. I don't see any right now, but
well, I'd rather have poison ivy than ticks or fleas or whatever. I'd rather have a rash. All right, let's close the poll. We've got 42 thumbs up, K-Pro. So if we make it to 100, you have
no
to
PowerPoint. No PowerPoint. Thank you.
We're not done yet. All right, let's end the poll. 98 votes, but only 42 thumbs up. So what's wrong with you people? Let's end the poll. Why did Justin create the audiobook? There's the results in the chat. 61% convenience, additional hints 26%, and 12% create noise and distraction. So yeah, just for the people that don't like to read, I mean, that makes the most sense, I guess. Why did JCB do an audiobook? Well, people couldn't get his hardback books. I think that's why
And he
did
doesn't have an audiobook anymore, and he didn't even know it.
Or not audiobook. I'm sorry, ebook. He doesn't have an audiobook. Ebook.
He doesn't have an ebook.
They're back up. Well, he says they're back up anyway.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Didn't you see the treasure hunt with us email that came out to everybody 2 days ago or whatever?
Email? Why didn't I get an email?
I don't know. Thomas Thornton with the $5 super chat.
Whoa,
Piggy
whoa,
slaps are the way to go.
Whoa, Emma and Jam have an email?
No, he emailed everybody, JCB, just like he does with the Father's Day sale. And he said, I didn't realize the ebook was down.
I cared if Emma and Jam had a newsletter and I didn't know it, I would be upset. Around Montana.
Breaking news from Justin. Hang on.
Treasure hunt was like someone offering you a ticket and saying, you want to take the ride? I took the ticket. My advice is if someone gives you a ticket to ride, you take the ride.
Take the ticket, take the ride, everybody. That's what we're all doing. So thank you, Justin, for creating this whole thing that everybody's involved in. K-Pro wouldn't be up in Montana for a month if it wasn't for your treasure hunt.
I am having a hard time with I got some fishing stuff. Fly fishing's a lot harder. Oh, look at Tyler's comment.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. So here's the thing. The weekend before the book signing, I'm in Michigan. So I'm already doing that trip. So I don't know if I'm going to turn around and fly out to Dillon. So it's up in the air.
No,
I probably won't know.
You know what? When Justin finally announces the actual whole event, I think you are going to want to come. So get your tickets now. I might give you a place.
Wait, there's not actual tickets, are there? You're just showing up with your book, right?
I think so. Well, let's get to that. Hold on.
Okay. All right.
So when Justin says, if you get the ticket, take the ticket, Justin has spoken about, because some people are saying you get super chats. Is that permissible? Not permissible. And the management has a 0 option, but you can donate to her. He has weighed in that he is fine with that because this is all free to you guys. Our Discord's free. Everything's free. But people actually making money, and he gave an example. It's up on our Discord, and I'm leaving it at that. Do you see how good I am, honey?
GoFundMe, get Cowlazars to Dillon. No, it's not about money, everybody.
It's not about money. That. It's because we don't know what's happening in Dillon. So let's go to that. And Mike's like, should I come up just to have a book signed? I think it's going to be a lot more. I just think they haven't gotten around to announcing or telling any. It's the best kept secret in Dillon. It's not a best kept secret. I found out from a local.
Sean and Lexi says I can stay with them. So,
Excuse you. I haven't seen my husband in a week. I can tell you where he's staying if he's staying anywhere.
Hey, to put David in a hotel room for the night, if you know what I'm saying.
Michael is okay. Let's focus.
I should wear the robe to the book signing. All right. Go get that rash, Mike. You guys. All right.
Okay, let's focus. We are 3 weeks away from the weekend, heard around the world, Dillon. So here's the deal. I went into Crannies and I found out from the bartender at Crannies, there's now, Debbie is doing the bookstore signing of books. That's it. So It sounds like. And all of this is secondhand because Justin's kind of trying to keep it under wraps. Let's see how much of an investigative reporter I can be in the next 3 weeks. Because people in town are talking about it, but Justin's keeping it under wraps. So it sounds like there is going to be like a book signing. Now, I asked her today, I'm like, do you have the second edition or the first edition? And she's like, I didn't mean edition, second printing. And she's like, what? She goes, I need to ask Justin. I'll talk to him tonight. And I was like, no, I'll show you. I said, grab one of your books. And she grabbed her book and it had the Netflix sticker on it. I said, that means it's a second printing. I said, have you been clarifying? She goes, I order books just like you guys. She doesn't get any special access or anything. So she orders whatever they send them. So I don't know if.
Will books be for sale at the Dillon book signing?
So you have to let her know so she knows how many books to order. She's ordering like us. She doesn't want 500 extra or 50 short. If you don't order them up front, there's a possibility she won't have enough. I think she will, but just due to respect, she's not making you put a credit card or anything down. Call her and tell her what you want.
Because you think a lot of people are going to show up, right? Is that what we're thinking?
Between the couple of people that I know she's talking to, she's like 200 to 300 books.
Damn, 300. That's a lot.
Well, think about this. That's 300 of people buying new books. Then you have the people that have their own books. Then you have, most people are not going to be showing up alone. They're going to have someone with them or their family. I think it's going to be well over 500. That's my guess.
If she runs out of books, not good. Not good if she runs out. So order some extra. What's her name? Betty?
Her name's
Crocker?
Debbie. Well,
Debbie.
I'm hoping, I'm not hoping for anything at this point.
Right.
Some people asked me, a couple searchers, they said, I have chairs. Should I bring chairs? Is there a tent? Because it's all in the sun. I have an older parent or this or that. My answer is, I don't know. Call Debbie or give Justin an email. I haven't heard back from him, so I assume he's got it handled. If you have questions, I'm just like you guys. I don't know what to tell you. I don't get emails back, so wing it. Bring everything you should or that you think you might need. Otherwise, there's no information. It's still 3 weeks away, so but
where can they?
But here's one thing I am going to clarify because I just think it's right. Many of you are flying into town and you're like, if there's something on Friday or something late, like when should I come in and leave? Debbie is only doing the bookstore event. We don't know what else is happening. And since Justin won't answer, Emma and I will. Not that we are truly second place to him, but on Friday night, we will be in town. And on Saturday night, we will be in town. We will be down at Cranny's and we will chat with you guys. We will make it a fun event. We don't know what that means. We're going to make sure it's awesome. If Justin and his team eventually announce later or whenever, maybe the day before, the day of, whatever, that they have something else planned, we'll cancel what we're doing. But at this point, if you're saying, if I come in Friday, Justin's not saying if there's something Friday, is anything going to be happening? Yes. We will make sure that we have something happening. It may be just sitting at a bar and talking about searching and all that, but there might be a few more things planned. But nothing huge. It's more just informal. But so many of you are saying, but I need to know for my travel. We can't control what Justin does, but we can control what we do, which is we are going to get together. I don't know if you've met the very shy Emma or the very shy K-Pro, but even Jam's going to be there. And guys, we got to get Mike there. I know, Mike, it's not all planned and all of that, but you got to go. It's going to be a whole weekend
Where can people get a room? How many hotels are in that city, would you say?
Maybe 5. I would say.
Probably not big.
So the bookstore is officially not giving any recommendation of a particular hotel. So you have the Anglers Inn. They were at $54 an hour a room. Now they're at $150 for that weekend, which is funny. So you're gonna be paying more. What?
Nothing.
What? Listen, Mike. So the Anglers Inn is a really good one. I would go on to Airbnb.com. You could see there if there's rooms and things, but there's the Best Western. There's 5 or 6 in town. Friday, Saturday night is going to get tough though. Butte is about 45 miles north. That would be the next that I would say possibly go to.
I didn't think of that. The temperature. I wonder how hot is it out there? Oh, parking. He says he's talking about parking is going to be a problem if all those people show up.
So parking, they've shut down all the parking. The only place that you can park is at the high school. They're going to open up, which is maybe, it's not horrible, but it's probably like, I wouldn't say a half mile, maybe over a quarter mile away. The temperatures are warm. I got here and it was 40 to 60 and now it's 65 to 85.
Is Cynthia going to be there? Somebody asked. Ken from Oklahoma. Oklahoma asked.
So yesterday I was going to the Dairy Queen with D-Pro and I saw Cynthia getting gas and I said, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. And we went and chatted at the Dairy Queen. And she is, I think she headed back today or yesterday today. Shush. And then I don't know if you hear him. He's just moaning. He wants to get to these horses. And I think she's going to be back in. I don't know plans or planning or any of that, but I think she'll be here.
Justin. Go ahead.
Okay. There's a few of us that have gotten a few answers for you. If you bring your own book, Justin will sign it. Is there going to be any shade or seating? They didn't know. but they said there's going to be very long lines. So expect that. If you are older and you need somewhere to sit, you need to be ready for that. And all of this is secondhand until Justin says something more. So if someone says to me, if I can't stand for a while, should I bring a little like lawn chair? I would personally.
Right.
Let's see. There is some question about if he's going to have a bookstore event and then do a Q&A later, do a Q&A at all. Can the Q&A not happen due to technology? There's a lot of ambiguity, and he's probably trying to work that out right now. So I don't even know what to say about that. So
will Justin sign a TTO-TC if you bring it? I wonder.
That is not good form for authors.
Oh, really?
Go
ahead.
Can you get a picture with Justin? As he's signing your book, you can get a picture, is what they said.
Okay, here's one from Petey Pab. You should probably call Petey, but if you can't attend, the bookstore is not going to ship. Did they say that? She's not shipping them to anybody? Or did
I don't know. She says she's not shipping them up front. She's just going to keep them, but I don't know if she does in general or not. You would have to call and ask. But the biggest one, because Justin's website's wrong. They've changed the time. It is not going to be in the afternoon. It is going to be at noon. So noon is when it starts. I don't know. People might line up earlier than that. I have no idea. So it is noon now. So Justin, please update your website. It still says afternoon. It has now been confirmed on the bookstore's website that it's at noon. That's what I heard in town. But then Justin's site says afternoon. So hopefully they'll get synced up soon.
Okay. I bought an extra book to have searchers sign it. That's a good call. Yeah. I want to be there. I'll try and be there, but no promises.
You know what? Trying is just deciding what your priority is. That's all.
So speaking of TTO-TC, but Cowlazars, I wasn't involved. I want the treasure. I want the Forrest Fenn treasure hunt book. So this is our auction. We have all 3 copies of Forrest Fenn's treasure hunting books. Thrill of the Chase, Too Far to Walk, Once Upon a While. Too Far to Walk and Once Upon a While are first editions. And one of the books has one of the doodles. It ends Monday during the show. But if you're like, well, I only want the Thrill of the Chase, our friend Copper Dan has got a first edition up there with a pretty nice saying from Forrest Fenn. And that's got a bid. So it looks like Copper Dan's auction will sell. But that will end Monday during the show as well. Just wanted to put it out there. And there's the link.
It is Monday
in the chat.
No, it's Thursday. I'm sorry. My days are so
Monday.
off here. My days are so off.
And as some of you know, K-Pro has a lot of Forrest Fenn books, and we're going to work on getting them on eBay. I actually am going to get them. So they won't appraise them. We might as well talk about it. It's Forrest Fenn related. They won't appraise them here in Vegas, but what they'll do is make you an offer on what they will buy them for. So at least that'll give us an idea. Because they said, we don't appraise it. Don't think it's worth. We'll only tell you what we'll pay for it. So I'll do that. I'll email them pictures and go from there. But anyway, so those books that people are interested in, like BIP and what was it? The Animals of W.R. Lay and Amazing Mabel and all that. I'm going to figure out a price and it'll be on eBay. So anyway, if you're interested, email me. I'll email you the link. I have a list of the people who are interested. Okay.
So Mike, even though Justin said prior knowledge is not going to be important from the Forrest Fenn hunt, since you have, I talked about you the whole time, Emma. You'll have to rewind. I just talked about the Dylan stuff. Emma and I'll hold the camera and you guys can talk with her. She's lovely. And Jam's going to be there. Come on. Okay. So Mike, do you remember before real life Justin was real life Justin, what his email was?
His email?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I remember. It had chaos in the word.
That's all I knew.
Yeah. I remember.
Okay. There's a big debate right now of it really? Mike has said it, and I didn't prepare.
Yeah, that used to be his old email. I'm not going to give it because he changed it, but the word chaos was in his email. That is a fact because I've talked to him. So, Justin, I know you're going to watch this. I know you watch every show. I will say this. You may just think it's a book signing, but I think a lot of people that are showing up, this will be their first time to meet you. Maybe it's their first meetup they've ever been to. They probably want something a little more than just a book signing. So, and hopefully you have plans. You're going to plan it. And I don't know what that means. I mean, what can you do? Maybe do a Q&A. You could provide ice cream for everybody. I don't know. I don't know how big that town is and what you can do. Or go to the bar and have drinks with everybody. What's the drink over there? Posy Punch? What is it?
Posy Punch. Hopefully, if he doesn't have anything planned, here's my guess. Okay. Do you remember how I guessed about Netflix?
Yes, I remember.
I'm going to put a guess in. Here's my guess. I think he's going to have a whole weekend planned, like Friday, Saturday book signing, and something later that he will either be at, he's planning, etc. Yeah.
Well, Sternworm says he's going to rule out Montana as a state for the treasure hunt.
Keep dreaming, buddy. But okay, outside of that, I think that's what's going to happen. It's just in planning phases right now, because the person that had to sign off on the street closure, she wasn't even in the country until a few days ago. And there's only one person in the entire town allowed to sign off on that. So I think things just move a little slower here, but I think it's respectful to all of the people that this is huge to them to at least know when to come in. I personally, if you are coming in, I would be here by Friday, 5 o'clock. It's almost like WSOF or the con. Friday, 5 o'clock until and maybe the last event's like Saturday night and leave Sunday. That's how I would plan for a whole weekend, because if Justin doesn't plan something, Em and I are planning something, and you will see hundreds of searchers. Will probably be too big for that area. But again, once and if he announces it, we will cancel whatever like informal stuff we're doing. But we wanted to tell you, so many of you are saying, should I just come in for Saturday because I have to take Friday off work, etc. I would personally. That's what I think's happening. Hopefully, I mean, it's only literally 3 weeks out. And I know that sounds like a long time to you, Mike, but a lot of people have to coordinate PTO, vacation, kids, etc.
Right.
It is not, I don't know. It's less than ideal, and I'll leave it at that.
Christian's already there. Are you waiting the 3 weeks, Christian, or do you live there? So I would say this, Justin, maybe you could do a giveaway. You could give everybody a raffle ticket, and you could give away a lure for fly fishing, or give away a rod and reel, or give away a tackle box. I don't know. Or give away a free book. K-Pro would do that for you. But what you don't want to do is you don't want people to say this at the end.
I feel like I bought a ticket to a train wreck.
You got to make it special somehow, some way. So I'm sure Justin will have something fun planned. He knows the deal. He was a forest fence searcher. He knows the deal.
But it'd be nice for it to just the time commitment. Well, anyway, we're good enough.
Yeah, it is a holiday, guys.
You get Juneteenth.
That's why I took the whole week off. I already have the week off because I'm going to Michigan. But I was going to recover from Michigan when I get back. I just don't know if I want to jump on a plane and go to Montana.
You already have time off work?
Uh-huh.
So it really is because you don't like Justin.
Well, maybe. We'll see. Maybe. No, not maybe. We'll figure it out. That seems like a year away. I know it's only 3 weeks away. We need T-shirts. T-shirts that say what? What would the T-shirt say?
It's less than ideal.
Oh, that's what it would say. Say, I came to a book signing and all I got was this T-shirt. All right. Okay. Justin hand-tied hopper fly. Yeah, something fun. I'm sure Justin will figure it out. He's a smart guy.
So are we at 100 likes yet, Mike? Are we at 100 likes? Are we at 100?
No, we're only at 55. I guess you're off the hook with that PowerPoint. Unless you're going to make one for your cipher.
Here's what I'm thinking. So in Justin's book, I believe I had a cipher, and it passed the Mike sniff test. He said, yeah, it could be. Then I found it pointed to certain things in the book. And I have looked at those places. And I'm missing some. I still think they may apply, but I'm missing something. And I'm thinking of just putting a PowerPoint. Huli is going to kill me. I asked Sam if it was okay. And you know what Sam said? This is really funny. I said, Sam, we said we weren't going to share the cipher or where it points to, but I've been to the locations. What do you think of sharing it? She goes, oh, I figured out with all these people, the cipher could say Justin Posey says it's exactly here, and they won't change their mind. They're not moving. Go ahead and share it. And that,
well, I can already tell you probably won't like K-Pro cipher, but that's just my opinion. Because when you say cipher, they're thinking of something intricate or involved, and it's what you found is not intricate or involved. But we'll see. I mean, it could be wrong.
Bit of technical knowledge.
So subscribe and tune in Monday, everybody, because
another PowerPoint.
Wait.
Oh, here we go.
What? Did you just say you're going to release it Monday? Oh,
listening ears. What I said was, didn't you say we needed to get to 100 likes?
Oh, that was for the differences between the books. I thought you wanted to do your cipher.
I wasn't doing that, period. So you could have volunteered me for that. But so if we get to 100 likes, I will start putting, I can't tell you which day because there's lots of stuff going on, but I think I'm going to share it. What do you think of that, Mike? What do you think about a searcher that thinks they have something good? They come up, they do, and they go, there's something missing. And maybe it's not perfect. But here it is, guys. Give a penny, take a penny. Kind of like past and future. What would you tell another treasure hunter, not your wife, or your wife if you like her right now? What would you tell her?
I tell her to go do what you need to do. I mean, if you want to share it, share it. If you don't want to share it, don't share it.
Thanks, mentor. 100 likes. The robe is permanently on the show. There you go.
Yeah. Well, maybe Justin released an ebook, a hardcover book, and an audio book because of this.
What is it? Yeah, that's a magic number.
Maybe three's
So, King of Nothing, I can tell you a couple things. If you're not signed in, I know you are, but a lot of people aren't. They're unsubscribed. About half of the people that watch our show are unsubscribed. So subscribe, but thumbs up. What do we
We're
have?
at 73 likes. I just misspoke.
Yeah, see, nobody wants
We're going to
me
get to
share
100.
anything. No one wants me to share anything, Mike.
Hugh Hefner vibes. All right. Okay. What else, K-Pro? Is that it? I think I'm going to go live over the weekend. If you want to go live with me, K-Pro, we have some other treasure hunts to talk about and some other things to talk about.
Well, I'm heading to the rodeo tomorrow.
Rodeo.
I prefer bacon burgers over nothing burgers. Well, you get to decide what it is. And maybe it'd be a tofu burger. And guess what, Stormworm? Feel free not to watch.
Don't get on a horse, K-Pro, whatever you do. That's not the ride Justin's talking about. Do not get on a horse.
You don't know.
Yeah. Well, if you do, get video of it anyway.
Uh-oh. MSC's 93. Can we confirm this? She wouldn't lie to me.
Got to update it.
I only see
97. 81. Looks
what?
like we have 3 minutes left in the show.
Okay, let's talk fast. I just want to take the time. Okay. Chug the drink, K-Pro, and spill the beans. Yeah, it's not going to be tonight. It does have to be rolled out nicely. There's
and Tyler, you dropped the number 3 in the community leaderboard. So, all right. No, I still have no idea how that. King of Nothing, you went up to 5. I still have no idea how that works. Okay, everybody. There's 100. So I guess you got to do So what you can do, K-Pro, give us, like I played 3, give us 3 differences between the audiobook and the ebook or the hardcover book. Just 3.
You don't want the cipher.
And then do the cipher in the same PowerPoint. Do both.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Mike, let me ask you a question. Whose name is on this channel?
Cowlazars, mine.
Have you ever done a PowerPoint or prepared other than just showing up, Your Highness, in your robe?
Didn't I? Well, no, you probably did it for the Beacon Star. You probably made the PowerPoint.
Yes.
So, no, I've never done a PowerPoint.
Have you ever prepared more than just showing up?
Yes, I have prepared. Thumbs up for K-Pro's PowerPoints, everybody. And that'll be Monday's show. And also,
regular mom. I'm a cool mom.
That's why they like you, K-Pro. You're a cool mom. You're going to the rodeo when? Saturday? Uh-oh, she lock up?
What?
You're going Saturday?
What happened?
It's the Wi-Fi is going a little wonky, I think. All right, everybody. I think that's going to do it. Nah, we can hear you now.
My side.
Yeah, probably. Because she's out in the middle of nowhere, everybody.
Okay.
All right. So you said you're going to the rodeo Saturday night?
I have Starlink. No, Friday day. It's the
Friday. Tomorrow.
It's the middle school rodeo. So it's like, yeah. So it's 100 middle schoolers trying to get to that next level. Yeah, Mike changed it. He said your cipher sucks, so don't share it. So yeah, I'll come up with 3 differences. 3 differences in the books.
And the cipher, honey. And speaking of that, we are at, let me check it. We are at 9,258 subscribers. So we're on our way to 10,000. We need a little short of 700, a little less than 750 subscribers. So hopefully by the end of the year, we get there.
Thank you, Jasper. Says the nicest thing ever.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Clearly meant a lot for us. Thanks for all you guys have done. All right. And when K-Pro's back, I'll make her wear her robe. We'll do a show where we have matching robes. What do you think?
I guarantee that's not going to happen.
Come on. All right. Okay. Was anything else, K-Pro? We checked the Bitcoin. There are differences between the audiobook and the ebook. We don't know why. The book signing as of right now is just a book signing, but maybe Justin will come up with something else. And if he doesn't, Emma and K-Pro will be at the bar at Cranny's. Like right after? You're going to be over there? Because you said it
like
starts.
when that wraps up. So Friday night, and I haven't figured out which one's which. I said, Emma, you kind of lead one night and I'll kind of lead one night. And the other one will kind of film in the back to make sure it's all captured. We don't know which night's which night. We're just going to make it fun. And again, we'll cancel if Justin announces anything. But right now, we will pack. I mean, crannies can only take about 100 people. So there's no way. And then people will have to roll to, there's Sparky's, there's Papa T's, there's the Den.
Everybody should wear robes to the book sign.
So Huli, I can tell you, if Justin does a Q&A and there is mixed answers on if he will, I'm going to record it. I don't know if I'll have live to be able to get close enough. I will record it. I am hoping, since some of us have offered to make that go smoothly, he's at least worked that out. Him being as techie as he is, I'm going to say he probably has. But again, this is his first one. I think we're assuming so much. Like Forrest used searchers. He embraced searchers. He wanted them a part of it. He wanted them to help plan stuff. He wanted kids there. So he had kids events at Fembreeze and all of that. We can't assume that Justin wants any of that. Up to this point, he is not embracing the community and wanting them to be a part, helping marketing, embracing people, etc. So we have to, but I guarantee, or I feel strongly that he's going to make it spectacular because that's what he does. And if money's no object, I mean, I'm thinking, but I don't know. It's less than ideal right now because they need to announce like at least the times. Oh, there's a huge windstorm.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Dorothy, you're not in Kansas anymore.
So I will
All
make
right.
sure to get it. I don't know if I'll be able to do it live, but I'll definitely get it recorded if I can get close enough. If there's 400 people and there's no microphone, I mean, I'll just like knock my way through maybe. I don't know. I don't know what I'll do. So.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to shut it down. K-Pro will go all night. I'll probably go live from the hot tub this weekend. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button and the like button. Thank you for those who did. We did get 100.
Well, Coley's now #1 and she's a wrench.
A what? Oh, wrench.
She's a wrench and she's #1. Why am I not?
I don't know.
Mike.
Well, yeah, it said it's involvement in the chat. And chat is the only thing I can think of. So if you thumbs up, if you subscribe, if you comment, if you super sticker, all that counts, I think.
Okay.
I don't know.
Tyler's #2.
Read up on it, April.
Huli for the win.
Put it in chat GBT. Thanks for tuning in, Mushi. You were #1 for a while. Thanks for tuning in. Thumbs up to see Mike. Yeah, I'll be in the hot tub. We need to talk about the slot challenge and the World Series of Poker. So that'll probably be Saturday. What?
Lord, I don't even know why I tried. No, it's all right.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, Justin's book is hard, but don't give up. What?
What'd you have for dinner tonight?
I haven't eaten yet because I'm doing this for you people.
What
we have leftovers. Leftovers.
What's leftovers?
Fish.
Okay, that's
Why?
decent. Because I worry about your eating when I'm not there.
Actually, I've been eating better since you've been gone. Actually, I've been eating salads at work, and
you're
I
not
got
going
some pork chops.
take out and all of that like you do when I'm there?
Probably will on Sunday, but all right, everybody, make sure you tune in because somebody's going to find
$1 million.
Oh, Tyler just took the look. They're going back and forth. Let's go.
Let's go. We go live just so people can play with the community board. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is there.
Okay, guys. Yeah, Discord.
All right, everybody.
Walking.
I got some coins I got to get out. So, all right.
Yeah,
We'll
move to Discord. Oh,
next
and people that are messaging Mike to share my coin, I own me. My coin's mine.
So email kpro3@aol.com. Tell her all about it.
I'll tell you where to go. Quit tagging me. Don't tell me. I know what I'm doing. So, yeah.
All right. And in the end, how's it go? In the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make. Little Beatles there for you, K-Pro. All right, everybody. We'll see you next time.